All right, guys, welcome back to part two to the interview with AJ and Jovi. Really interesting couple, and they have a lot of knowledge. And I think it's a rather unique dynamic that a lot of people might actually be interested in, and that is maybe living in Thailand, which has better food, infrastructure, things like that, but have a Filipino girlfriend, which could be the best of both worlds and is for many people. So let's go ahead and finish off the rest of the interview with AJ and Jovi. Stick around. Now, as a black guy, do you feel any difference between the Philippines and Thailand? Do you think they were both as open?
I feel
or no difference?
I didn't feel any difference. I think I'm a different type of black guy.
Okay.
So I don't want to sound arrogant,
right.
But you get some of the you get some
Sure.
black guys who come over that are they backgrounds are mostly just they have strong military backgrounds,
right.
And then you have some that come over that have strong plant or they work the low level entry jobs.
Sure.
So the conversation is not always there. So
Yes.
they usually tend to attract a certain caliber of women.
Yep.
So a lot of women that I was talking to in Bangkok were, they work for Deloitte, they work for Google, they work for Facebook,
Yep.
So I was attracted to a different type of caliber. I didn't really feel, and my profile matched my personality.
Yeah.
So no, I felt I did. Of course you get sexualized often as a black man.
Sure.
So that's something I can't control.
It's not a horrible problem, is it?
It's not a horrible problem for a man. No, sometimes
Right.
no. But I did feel like no, I never felt any difference in Asia. Now in Europe, yes.
In Europe, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
in certain countries, you will have some challenges for sure. It's hit or miss depending on the country you go to in Europe.
Okay.
Not many challenges in South America. I would say that I definitely feel more desire in the Philippines than Thailand. Sometimes I felt that it was more transactional, just classism for me as an American in Thailand, where I felt like being black was more desired here in the Philippines. Maybe because Filipinos love basketball and chicken, and it just mixed with me. So maybe that's just I don't know what it was. But it was I felt, but race never came up.
It was never
a topic. It never an issue. But it's always an issue when we're together. When I was together with women out in public, like people were always constantly staring. Yeah.
You get that a lot, even here in Bacolod,
Oh man, times 10 is super aggressive here.
More here than Thailand.
10 times more here than Thailand and 10 times more here. And what Jovi family was trying to explain to me, they see a lot of white foreigners, but just not seeing black foreigners in Buffalo it's extremely rare. So people are, they're waving and screaming my name, hey, what's up, brother? And I keep asking myself, are people watching Rush Hour or something? Because why do they keep screaming a slogan from, like it's got to be a movie, the way they're saying hello. But it seems. She was saying that it's extremely dangerous here, in some areas for me to go by myself. But I feel extremely safe. I feel that
I haven't come across any areas that I felt unsafe.
Yeah,
because he'd be driving around at 3-4 a.m. by himself.
By myself,
in
I
the
like to
slums.
go
4 a.m.
He would go to barangay 35, barangay 8.
Yeah.
So
But I feel like a giant here. I'm seeing Filipinos come to my hip. So people are skinny. So, and everyone I feel nothing but love since I've been here. Friendly people. Yeah, City of Smiles.
I would call it this area, Iloilo, Bacolod, more conservative than a lot of the Philippines. In my opinion.
Definitely.
Okay, so you decided on Thailand. You said, okay, I love Thailand. I like the infrastructure, but I want a Filipina. You brought in Jovi, and everything's working out great. But so, why the change of heart of after 4 years looking elsewhere?
I also want to, before I get to that topic as well, I just want to highlight the benefits of dating because I just want to mention, I know you got a lot of followers that may be curious about the benefits of dating Thai and Filipino. What made us work so great was that she was just so open to going with the flow of
just kind of going to wherever you're going to
go. We can go to McDonald's, and it was no problem. You know, you may go out with some Thai women or some Asian women where they may have a problem where you may go financially sometimes, or what type of money you're spending. When me and Jovi dated, it was never a problem to what, you know, we would go high end, we would go low end. You know, she was just really like, I'm with you with the flow. There were some culture differences and some, you know, of course you're going to have those challenges sometimes. But I just love that, from my experience, I got to say this on the channel, I felt that Thai women were extremely lazy. So when Jovi came into the picture, she started working with me full time. I made her quit her job. She started editing videos for me. She started sending out emails. She started learning how to upskill herself. So
that's what I need. You have a sister.
so we start putting her in the classes. Next year I'm going to be putting her in college. So she was willing to work. That was my biggest struggle. I'm dating all these beautiful, attractive women. I'm dating a lot of models, but none of them wants to work. They want to just go out. They want to eat lobster and steak. They want to, you know, lay on their back, but they don't want to do no work. Jovi was waking up with me at 5 a.m. She was on the calls with me. I'm teaching her how to recruit. This is what I've been looking for, a partner that's been by my side. So I wanted to highlight that, because I know sometimes, you know, foreigners come over here, they get a girlfriend, they just feed them and then they sleep all day, and it's just like not with my partner. My partner actually, we work along each other, we travel together, we move with each other. So it's just really worked out for us that much. But so.
And English, I imagine, is also a pro, because probably can communicate better.
English is a pro, yes. Our communication skills, but we did have cultural barriers, so we had to start working on. You know, so like
please don't make an example.
When we argue, you know, I would have to teach her about empathy and emotional intelligence, like how to apologize, how to, you know. So when we get into arguments, because she grew up in a setting where
tampo, silent treatment.
Yeah, he knows tampo. I mean, in our culture, you know, I mean, this is what Filipino family lacks in a household. We don't really communicate. You know, so if, for example, your parents have done something wrong, later on they will just cook you some food. Okay, you're okay, but they don't really communicate, like apologize. So that's something that I had to learn with him. I was like,
it's not your fault. It's just how you were raised. It's just kind of.
And I'm one of those. I don't like to go to bed angry. I want to immediately fix the problem. Like, hey. Okay, let's apologize. Let's get it over with, so we can go about our day. I don't like being angry all day long. So we had challenges. I mean, even our first time meeting each other, I always tell this story of how, you know, Americans, we don't really like to share. So her hair is so long, it's down to her legs. She took my towel and used it to dry her hair. And I was like, hey, don't touch my towel. You know? Like, this is our first time meeting. So we got into a little argument about that. Just cultural difference. Because in the Philippines, you share everything.
Yes,
yes you do. You know, so, but what I liked about, what I love about us is just that, you know, we go to the gym together. We work at cafes together. She's always down wherever. Like, when I wake up and say, hey, let's go to the Philippines, let's go to Phuket, so let's go. You know, it's never a no, it's never I don't want to think of it. And I got tired of that dating culturally. I used to date people in Asia and in America, and they would say, oh, I'm tired, or no, or my stomach hurt. And it's just like, I'm young, I want to live life. You know, I don't want to just sit in front of a TV all day. Yeah. And I love that we got on that same page with each other. You know, now I'm not saying it's perfect. You're gonna argue with it. You're gonna argue with a Filipino here and there.
A lot of arguments,
but you know, majority of the days we're waking up happy. But she dated a few foreigners before me, but they never came over. So she didn't know if I was serious, because she gave a few foreigners chances at the time. She did one foreigner for 2 years. He never came here.
Yep.
And then, she did another foreigner, and it just was, he came here and proposed at the airport the first day. So,
wow.
It was something different when we met each other,
Yeah, and Thai girls, do they have that tompo, you think?
Oh, no, Thai, well, no, not damn sure, not with Thai. Thai women they're gonna go ghost. They're gonna walk away, they're gonna leave. They get afraid of uncomfortable situations at times, so they're gonna, they're gonna walk away, so.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
well, I know a lot of foreigners that this is like the perfect scenario. I have, I don't know, 24 couples that I know have moved from here to Thailand for the better infrastructure, but they believe a Filipino is the best partner, which I still believe that as well.
It is. I tenfold, 10 times. I think it is. And it's just because I was tired of. I was just tired of the data. So you get tired of it in time because people.
Oh yeah.
You would talk to a Thai woman, and she'll be talking to 10 other foreigners, and then the competition is just so high there, where you may be a good fit, you may tick all the boxes, and then you got another foreigner coming to town, and it's just that, and then money comes into play. Who's going to spend the most money on me? And so what I like about I pick all her outfits, I pick all her dresses, I buy her clothes. And I like she loves it. She always had the option to buy her own, but she likes that I pick her way she dresses, and she's respectful. She doesn't shake other man's hands. She doesn't hug other men. She doesn't look at other men. She's very submissive. She wakes up. She cleans the house. She goes to the gym every day. She has a 6-pack Coca-Cola body, guys. Coca-Cola body. So she's very much in shape. She's cleaning the house. She cooks breakfast in the morning. She cleans the house. She goes to the gym. She started working on the business, bringing in money for the business as well. So just all around teamwork, partner at the end of the day. And what we love so much about Thailand, about Bangkok, it's more for us to do. We were getting a little bored in Pattaya. So in Bangkok, you got the Louis Vuitton Museum, you got the Dior House, you got fancy rooftops, you got 100 malls, you got Icon CM.
I love Bangkok.
Man, so we, especially for us being young, we love that.
I got your age. How old are you, Jovi?
24.
24. I mean, so you guys really, I wouldn't call this an age gap for me. I mean, when you look at the typical.
My mama called me, said rocking the cradle. That's what my mother said.
Here in the Philippines, it'd be like, no, this is not an age gap.
Normal,
it's more like grandpa, granddaughter stuff.
Yeah, well,
sometimes
it also makes you look younger. I feel that
you feel younger too, right?
I feel younger. Yeah. Dating her, people automatically assume that I'm 27, 28.
Yeah,
because we're.
Well, you look young though. I figured you were in your early 30s. So
early 30s, yeah. So, but you feel, and
you do,
and I like that. When she wakes up, I did date a couple 40-year-olds in Thailand. So they're
so an age gap in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I dated older because there's a lot of single women in the older direction in Thailand because a lot of Thai men divorce. That midlife crisis is a serious thing. You see a lot of attractive Thai women in shape, but they're single.
Yeah.
So, but the energy was different. When they wake up in the morning, they like their tea, they like to relax, they like a calm. Joey wakes up, she's super energetic. We're ready to go. We're ready to go outside, ready to get our day started. And it motivates me to try to stay fit, stay in shape, eat healthy as well. Yeah. So I just like that I have someone to help support me on those end. Yeah.
All right, so we understand why you chose Jovi and why you prefer Filipino. So why now are you looking elsewhere?
So I've just been in Thailand for 4 years.
Okay.
And I think it's just at a point where I just felt like we done it all.
Yeah.
And I mean,
ready to explore.
Well, inflation is starting to get high.
Okay.
It's not we can afford it.
Sure.
But I don't know. I like going places where my money is tenfold. And
Yeah.
Who
doesn't, right?
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm a cheapster. I'm still young, but I'm just like, I feel like I've done it all. I feel like I've had the penthouses. I've had the low level houses. We traveled all around Asia. We went to all the malls. We went to all the shopping centers. I think I'm over the traffic.
Yeah.
The traffic is just ridiculous. Air pollution is really bad. We have to, every month we get facials. So we get facials in Thailand. I get my vitamin B, vitamin C shots as well. I get them shot on my arm. So we got to get facials because the air pollution is so bad. So you go outside, we're both looking good. About a 5-minute walk to the BTS, we're drenched already.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
We're already drenched in sweat. It's hot.
It's hot.
Clutter. Yeah. It's overcapacitated. So many people on the trains. So we get on the train. It makes me uncomfortable because I don't like men rubbing all up against you. You got your partner nicely dressed, and you got 100 men there. Everyone's rubbing up against your woman and stuff. So it's just like, oh my God, it's just too much going on. Yeah. I do have a bike, but you got to know the back streets if you want to get around Thailand.
Right.
And so we're just at a point where I'm just like, oh my God. So then also visa runs. Every 90 days we have to renew our visas. So we have to get up early, go to immigration. You got to wait almost sometimes 2 to 4 hours, depending on your situation. You got to wait a whole day to get your passport back, depending on the service you use. You got to do this every 90 days. I'm like, oh man, I'm just so tired.
No matter what visa?
Usually a student visa, retirement visa as well. I believe you have to renew. Even the golden visa, they have the elite visa. You have to also renew, I think, every 6 months or something like that. But you also sometimes, majority of visas, you need permission to leave the country. You need like a multi-entry visa is what they call it. Okay. So you constantly have to go to immigration, get permission as if it's like your daddy. Yeah. And so I'm just like, oh my God, this is so much compared to like a Cambodia, which you're considering. Right. Say $300 for the whole year.
$300 for the year, and that's
a regular normal visa.
Regular normal visa.
Just to stay in Cambodia for a year. No, and that's no 90 days. You keep it tracking it, and then we have to pay extra money to renew. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that we got to pay money to renew our visas every 90 days as well for our extensions. So it's just been like it's overwhelming. And then we, of course, not just us, but of course that it's been a high decrease in Chinese nationals coming to Thailand due to the recent kidnappings, due to the and then due to the inflation. A lot of people are choosing Japan and Vietnam right now due to the yen being at an all-time low. And then, of course, we had to experience the earthquake.
Oh.
So Joey's in the bathroom.
This was in Pattaya?
This is in Bangkok.
Oh, you were in Bangkok
when
it happened?
We were in Bangkok during the earthquake, yeah.
Wow.
So we're in Bangkok. I'm on the bed. I'm thinking I'm dreaming. I'm laying on my bed. We got silk sheets as well, by the way. Yeah. So just to give context, we got silk bed sheet. So I'm sliding a little bit. I'm thinking, oh, it's just the silk. It's just the silkiness. And so I'm sliding. And Joey screamed, hey, I think wake up, AJ, wake up. I'm butt ass naked. I'm running out the house.
What floor is this on?
I'm on the 4th floor.
Mm-hmm.
4th floor.
I'm on the 4th floor.
Okay.
Luckily, because we usually stay in a lot of high
floors.
End, Thankfully.
Thankfully, our building was a low rise.
Okay.
And we were on a lower floor. Building shaking. I run into the hallway in my underwear, ass out. And so I'm trying to put on pants, running down the hall. She's in her robe.
Yeah.
It was crazy intense. The whole city was outside. Buildings were falling down. We had 2 buildings falling down. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Seriously. BKK. Pool areas, waters falling over. Wow. It's like a goddamn movie like the what's it called? It's like
King Kong,
like
Godzilla,
a King Kong movie, damn near. It's like it's crazy. Ambulance trying to get around, all the stores shut down. So that scared a lot. And then the next 2 days later, we had a small one.
Okay.
But it was heavy again for the high floors. Okay. So right now in Bangkok, we have this influx of high floors that are vacant.
Really?
Nobody has returned to them. A lot of people just left them.
Are the prices down now?
Prices did drop down, but nobody wants to stay in them. So now low rises are more expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, I got a low rise. It's like, so that's the new sale, a low rise condo.
Oh.
So it's just like, how long would that last? So it's been a number of.
There's a lot of things happening.
There's a lot of things happening in
sure.
Thailand, and it's just like, but we love it. I think we're still gonna go back.
Sure.
We're gonna apply for the DTV this year.
Yep.
And we're still gonna go back from time to time, but we just done it all. We just done it all, and it's just like, she just wants to. And she hasn't traveled as much as me.
Okay.
So we're getting more credibility in her passport because we're not married, so we do face challenges sometimes.
Sure.
When we travel, not being married.
She gets less days. For example, you go to Vietnam, you can get 90 days, and I think she can get 21. Or
She can get 21, but since I travel so much, most countries I go to, I already know immigration. I already know agents that can help us out.
Yeah.
So she went for 21 days. We went to Vietnam last year for Christmas, and we didn't realize it was winter time.
Yeah.
We went in December. It was super cold, and we flew right back. It was like, it's too cold.
Like, I'm done with the winter.
Oh, no. Being from Detroit, yes.
So, for other expats living in Thailand, would you tell them to give the Philippines a try as well? Or how do you feel about the Philippines being here? Do you feel like I kind of miss the good infrastructure? You were talking about the internet for one.
Okay, so Jovi, she said when I came to Buffalo, she said I wasn't gonna like it. You want to elaborate on why?
I had already prepared him, so he got our tickets like 2 months in advance.
2 months in advance.
So I've been telling him, like, lower your expectations, because he is a person with expectations for everything.
Okay.
I was just like, there's nothing to do in there. I mean, I love my city, but he's a city boy. So I was like, just lower your expectations.
Yeah.
We may have nothing to do in there. So, just don't expect anything really fun.
Okay.
Yeah. She, I recently asked her, because we're looking at moving, I asked, do you want to live in the Philippines? And she said no. And it's interesting. I mean.
What's your reason for no?
Okay, so for this one, I think Philippines is too overpriced. When I see, he already said that I am not really well traveled. But when I see Thailand, these are their prices, and it's like I keep comparing it to Thailand and the Philippines, and what we're paying here in BCD, in Bacolod City, is much more expensive.
For sure.
And we're just getting.
We're not getting much.
Lesser quality.
Yes. Like in Pattaya, we have a place called Pier 21 and Terminal 21 Mall, shopping mall.
Yeah, I know Terminal 21. Yeah.
So the Pier 21, we have on our YouTube channel. We have meals there that are $2.
I know.
And
crazy.
So we're getting
good quality food too.
Good quality. So we go there. We get our banana shake, mango shake. We get our a nice sized bowl of chicken and soup and rice, and we even get like a dessert. We'll get our little crepes and chocolate and brown banana crepes, and so we get all of this for under $10, and it's just like and we're spending man. We go to a place like Cafe Bob's, and you're getting the it's just. And then you go in there and the AC's not it's hot as hell, and just the quality it's just not there.
And also utility bills, baby. Our electricity bills here is more expensive than Thailand.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
water bills too.
I was telling her
internet too.
Internet too.
Yeah, I was telling her we went to her mom's house, and I was just telling her like, man, it's funny your mom wouldn't believe that because her family sometimes look at us and think that we live a very luxurious life. Yeah. And because they look at the photos, we see in Thailand like, oh, they're super rich.
Right.
And it's just like, no, it's just the quality of life that you get in Thailand. But I was telling her like, our water bill recently was, I believe, maybe $25. Our water bill. I'm sorry, water bill was $10. Electricity was about $25. And I'm like, and that's what the AC running.
Sure.
And I'm just like, and we got a full pool, we got a full gym, and it's just like, man, we get so much more.
Oh yeah.
And when you look at poverty here, and then you go and talk to people who live in poverty and realize that their appliances is more expensive than yours, they wouldn't believe. They just wouldn't believe that it's true. And so would I recommend foreigners to come to the Philippines? Yes, I definitely would recommend foreigners to come to the Philippines. I think that it's a lot of opportunity here. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you can build out a nice solid team here. So one of the reasons that I'm highly considering, even though I know she doesn't want to be here right now, I have to make plans for our future.
Sure.
So I'm looking at building a team out here at the moment. And I feel that Filipinos have the best English and the closest American accents, when it comes to doing business. So I'm looking at starting a team out in the more province areas. I also feel that as far as dating goes, I think it's more safer and it's better for foreigners.
Yeah.
You do have some headaches, but it's you get a sense of loyalty that you will not get in majority countries. Like when you have a partner that's that you're with, they are extremely loyal to you at the end of the day. If you're, as long as you're treating them right, and they came from a good family, they can be extremely loyal to you as well. Yep. And I think that, most importantly, a lot of foreigners should look at smaller locations. I think that going to a Manila, going to a Cebu, you're going to get a lot of transactional situations. And that's okay if that's something you're looking for. But I think if you're looking for something more serious, for me, I just got tired of wasting time, like wasting experiences with people.
Sure.
So for me, when I would go to a fancy bar, fancy restaurant, I'll share that experience with someone, and then I'll never see him again. Right. Me and Jovi has 2 years, thousands of photos of going to Vietnam, going to Malaysia, going to Phuket, traveling all over to Thailand, Asia. Like, I've been sharing those moments with her. It's a much powerful, it's a much beautiful thing. And it's just amazing when you can grow with someone, I guess, at the end of the day as well. I think that's extremely important. So, I definitely recommend foreigners to come to the Philippines. And I just come with an open mindset as well. Don't overdo it. And most importantly, don't fall in love, like you said, with the first. I have a friend that does that quite often.
Love too fast.
But it's funny. Me and Jovi yesterday, because she speaks Tagalog, and I'm just recently started learning Tagalog. We're in a cafe.
Okay.
2 white foreigners were in there.
Yeah.
You tell the story about what happened.
Which one? 2 white foreigners
the girls
or the couple?
They were talking about the money that these guys are giving them.
Oh.
You can tell. They don't know you. It's
okay.
Yeah.
So we were at Cafe Bob's, and then the table right next to us are the 2 white guys, and then 2 province girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
From their accent, I'm guessing they're from Cebu.
Or Bisayan.
Yeah, Bisaya, very Bisayan accent. So the 2 white guys were talking about, just their experiences here, and then I could hear them talking because we're just right next to each other, and he's working on his computer. Okay. So the 2 Filipina girls were like, he is giving me money. Later on, when I spend all of this, I'm just gonna ask for more.
You say he gave like $500 or something like that?
He gave me $500 like last week, but then when I ran out, he's just gonna give me more.
These guys look head over heels in love with these women, and they're speaking like that right in front of their face.
Wow. It happens.
I told him he needs to learn the language.
And I was like. And I'm always like this with her. Give me the tea. Give me the tea. I want the gossip. And she picks up on. It's not the first time this has happened. We had another situation. I don't remember the other situation, but we pick up on these things a lot. And the challenge for us, what's going to be really hard, is finding good couples to hang out with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's what we struggle with the most,
especially your age group.
Oh yeah, man. We struggle with it the most, finding couples to hang out with. That's the hard part because we don't really do single friend hangouts or so we try to look for but we get couples that we had hung out with a Filipino couple, American Filipino, and they were arguing right in front of us, and we just be laughing because that's normal. It's just like, that's all right. That happens. And so that's been the situation.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, guys, there you have it.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. What is your channel again?
Channel is Angelon Wallace, the Nomad Recruiter, and I'll make sure I send you links.
There'll be a tag. There'll be a link down in the description.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
What does your channel focus on?
We focus on traveling. Right now, we're focused on traveling around Asia, and we also teach people how to start a recruiting agency. A lot of foreigners sometimes look for additional streams to make money, and they don't really know about what recruiting or staffing is. And it's just like, hey, if you know an employer looking to hire, we help people find candidates. We put them in jobs, and they make money. And we get paid a paycheck off of them. So it's just so I try to help people get into the digital nomad world a little bit more, kind of like you, man. And that's all I do right now. And I still recruit full time. I mostly recruit for software engineers, so GIS developers as well. And right now, I'm trying to open a cafe. I'm just trying to see where I want to open a restaurant at. So I've been looking super aggressively. We looked all around, and that's also, in all honesty, that's the biggest truth to us relocating right now. I've been looking at opening a restaurant at the moment. I haven't been talking about it much on my channel, but I'm trying to. I just feel that. It's ghost town in Thailand. Chinatown's empty. The malls are empty. Like, it's scary. Like, really. Like, it's nobody there. It's really empty right now in Thailand. So I don't want to take the risk of building something there right now. I'd rather go where I think it's potential for growth, and it's a lot more easier to, and the hardest part as well about Thailand, you have to hire Thai people. For every foreigner you hire, it has to be, I believe, 2 Thai hires or something like that, or 4 Thai hires for every foreigner. Yeah, 4. So, and I personally, I love Thailand, but I don't want Thai workers. I like, workers. I want more foreigner workers, or workers from Myanmar, or I want workers from Cambodia or Filipinos. Thai people are really great people, but they have this introverted mindset when it comes to work. And I'm more of a aggressor when it comes to work. I'm a hard, when someone says come here, I run. I was raised in that culture, so I like a little bit of hunger in my employees. So I'm just kind of looking for the next spot for us restaurant wise as well. Yep.
Well, appreciate you, AJ, being on the channel, and Jovi as well.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can do another one before we go. I'd love to do another interview.
Absolutely.
I know we got so many topics to talk about, but I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right.
Check out his channel down in the links. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.